Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm pretty sure you've all heard the incident to the Ubisoft, to what the Ubisoft said. I might be a couple days late, but that still doesn't mean not gonna talk about it. They said, from what I've read, that you should get used to not owning your games anymore. What the freak? That is absurd. They made a whole bunch of crap about it, and I'll pull up an article right now. But that is like, tell us you're stupid without telling us you're stupid. That's one way to make your company go down the go down the hole of like I said, stupid. Let me pull up the article right now that says it. Alright, here's one of the sites I found. Right here it says Ubisoft says gamers should get more comfortable with not owning their games. The newly reconfigured Ubisoft Plus purchases or pushes the subscription model hard, with Baldur's Gate 3's led developers said the models were worse in gaming. What the heck? Well, what they're basically saying here, like right here, it says on the bottom right here, players will need to feel a fair bit more comfortable with the idea of subscription models and to a greater extent not actually owning anything they buy. This week, Ubisoft rejected the entire subscription model, but to sell players okay, I'm not gonna read through all this, but they're basically saying you do not own your games. You're gonna pay $70. You're gonna give us all your good hard-earned money, and you're going to not own your games. Imagine you spent $100, or sorry, $100. Imagine you dropped 200 grand on a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Okay, and it's yours. You should own it. You bought it from the dealership. You signed the papers. It's yours. You bought it cash, full price. Like, you have no loan on it. It's just you bought it full price, cash. It should be yours. And then Lamborghini comes up and decides to, Lamborghini comes up and decides to take it from you and say, you might have bought the car, but we made the car, therefore it's ours, even though you dropped 200 grand on that sucker. There has to be how would you say it? Tell me you're not full of fraud. Tell me you're full of fraud without telling me you're full of fraud. So it's ridiculous. There's so much more. So from my understanding, what I've seen from all this is that everything's trying to push subscription based. You have Disney Plus, you have Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. And for games, it's like, what is it? Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass. So you're paying for these subscription-based things to play these games. I don't mind purchasing digital copies until now. My whole thing has been digital. I have an Xbox Series S. I have a Quest 3. I have a PC. The only thing that I think the only thing that I have that's not digital are my older consoles, like my Wii, my Wii U that I have right now, and my DS. But I was a digital guy. I'm not too sure if I want to stay that way. And I pay for the Game Pass subscription. And the cool thing about the Game Pass subscription, like you can play all their games and stuff like that for like $16 a month. So I think that's a pretty cool concept, but it is ridiculous what Ubisoft said. Let's say you pay $70 for a game, and they just come up and say, hey, or you said something wrong, and you're like, hey, we're removing all your games from you, even though you paid for them. It's like, it's fraud. It is a massive, massive fraud, and I think there has to be something done that counters this, because it's ridiculous. There's some other things that I do want to say. That I heard from somewhere that for the new Grand Theft Auto 6 game, they want to be charging like what, $100 for that game. That is freaking ridiculous. You would not catch me dropping $100 on a game. it seems like game prices have been rising in prices, and it's freaking ridiculous. And the crap that Ubisoft pulled right here is stupid. It's like saying, hey, we steal your money, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. But then you have like your people that don't see this news, and then they keep buying these Ubisoft games, and then if push comes to shove, and Ubisoft does take away games that you spend $70 for, there's literally nothing you can do. Bye bye hard-earned cash. Bye bye money that you worked hard for. It's ridiculous. You don't own anything anymore. So get physical copies. I know I'm a digital gamer and stuff, but like, get physical copies. They're gonna help you for a limited time. The reason I say limited time is because of the fact that a lot of the older games now, they can just hack into them and disable everything. So for instance, I don't know if they shut the Wii U servers down yet, because during the time, long story short, when the Mario Bros. Movie came out, banger movie, that's why I bought this hat. When it came out, Nintendo shut down the eShop for Wii U and 3DS. They shut down the Nintendo eShop for those two consoles. And for the I think it might be in April, they're shutting down the online servers for the Wii U and 3DS as well. So if you have a Wii U and 3DS, play the crap out of it, because they're going to be shutting them suckers down soon. So you don't own anything anymore. And with these newer game consoles, what they're going to do is, I've seen videos where people try to put in the original Halo Combat Evolved disc into their new Xbox. It doesn't play anymore. So much for cross-platform, not cross-platform. What is it? What is the word I'm thinking about? It is cross-generation play. I think I forgot the word for. I'll remember it. It is weird, but you can't play your original games anymore. And it's not like they can't go back, and it's not like they can't, once they shut down the servers, you can just still play your old consoles. They have full capability of going back to those old consoles, shutting them down, like to where you can't play it at all, and then living their happy lives. No ownership with a lot of the stuff you own. Zero ownership. These big time corporations, and here's the funny thing that trips me out. You have these old farts sitting in office, and they have no gaming experience whatsoever. I doubt they even seen a video game in their lives, and yet they're running these big time organizations that make the gaming industry. They're not there to push the gaming industry forward. They're there to make a quick rich buck, because the gaming industry is massive right now. It's ridiculous how big it is right now. And you have these old farts that sit in office that don't care about their customers. They don't care about the games they make. All they care about is making money. And the problem is, you would think that you make a bad game, nobody buys it, nobody wants to play it, therefore you lose money. Disney's kind of proven that that's true to an extent, but you have a lot of these morons that keep buying the same games. They buy the game, they trash on it, but they keep buying it. Prime example, Halo Infinite. People hated that game when it first came out. I think it's an amazing game right now. It was trash when it first came out, basically because of the multiplayer, and I'm a massive Halo fan. I got this guy right here. Yeah, I'm a massive Halo fan. Put it back up here. But but the game when it came out was trash, and nobody wanted to play it, but people kept buying it because they had to stick to the hardcore Halo fans. I don't even own Halo Infinite. I used the multiplayer. They had to make the multiplayer free just so people would play it, and the multiplayer was trash. I've seen the early gameplay. It was hot garbage, dog doo-doo balls, complete garbage. So this whole thing with them, like, you going back to the main topic, this whole thing with like you not owning anything anymore, it's starting to become a real problem, and people don't care. Like hardcore gamers like me, because I play a lot of video games. I care. I care about what the gaming industry is doing. So when stupid companies with stupid leaders try to pull this crap off, yeah, it makes me mad. It makes me really mad, because there's absolutely zero respect for gamers, zero respect, and they're gonna keep disrespecting you and doing this if someone doesn't stand up and say something. So that's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm probably gonna be posting like maybe 2 videos per day. Should I do that? I don't know, but just let me know what you think. This whole thing is stupid, and I think there needs to be something done about it. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Peace out. Bye.